Howdy folks, Big Anklovich here. I used to be 300 pounds and I had diabetes and sleep apnea and acid reflux, all sorts of problems. And then I found the carnivore diet. I lost 100 pounds, got rid of the diabetes, the acid reflux, the sleep apnea, and most of the other things. And now I just want everybody to be able to have that same option. So I get on here and I talk about the carnivore diet all the time. And what we're doing here is the carnivore challenge. Marshal and I support each other as we use carnivore to try and regain our health. And we hope that the struggles that we go through and that we relate can help you, inspire you, or maybe teach you a lesson that you can use in your own attempts. So let's head into those daily videos and see just how things are going here on Big Anklovich on Health. All right, so it is the 25th of September. We're getting down to it. The month is almost over. And how did it go? Yesterday I was fasting all day. And this morning, well, I was able to finally eat again. I got to 40 hours on my fast. And then I warmed up some of my smoked pork butt roast that I did. I smoked several of these roasts, so I've got a lot of it. I'll be eating it for probably all of next week as well. But yeah, I had that for my first meal. It was a pound of that. It's pretty tasty. It's good stuff. And I don't know if I even talked about this before, but it was on sale this week. I got it for 99 cents a pound. For this meat. Like, that is pretty cheap for some good meat, stuff that just tastes great. I think I paid almost $4 a pound for my ground beef, so this is so much better. But yeah, I also had ground beef. That was my second meal that I had. And that was pretty good. The ground beef was good stuff. And then I decided I would do something a little different because I've been having troubles. I've been getting home and wanting to stuff my face and eating a bunch of cheese and stuff like that. And I was thinking yesterday, I tend to respect a fast, so maybe if I just set my fast timer like I'm doing a fast, that would work. And usually, I don't even consider something like this a fast. You know, there are people that can talk about OMAD, 1 meal a day, fasting. And that's fine and stuff, but I usually don't even think about that as fasting because that's kind of what you do on carnivore, like naturally. Most people, you eat your meat, and as long as there's enough fat in it, you're just full. You're full for the rest of the day. You're fine. You know, you just kind of fast naturally. A short fast like that, and you know, longer fasts that I do where it's a alternate day fast. Those fasts actually take a little effort, but you know, a daily, a 1 meal a day kind of a thing or something like that, you know, I don't even consider it a fast. But I thought maybe this would help keep me from eating when I get home. You know, I'll look at that thing and think, oh, but I said I'm fasting. So I set myself a 20-hour fast. I started the fast timer up and I came home and I didn't eat anything. It worked. I don't know if it was the trick, if it's something that I need to do every day, or if I just need to get myself back on target and then I'll be fine. But yeah, I didn't eat anything when I got home. I just had the 1 pound of ground beef and the 1 pound of pork butt. And yeah, I went out, I did my walk. I got 14,000 steps today. And now we're at like 10 hours. I'm halfway through my fast and I'll be going to bed, and sometime tomorrow morning, very early, I will be eating again. And that will be my food for that day. And then I will set another fast, and that fast is going to be a real fast. That's going to be 72, 68, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it'll be, but the good thing about this app is that it gives you the end time, which I like. My old app didn't do that, which was really kind of annoying. I think they wanted you to pay extra to be able to get that, which, please. So anyways, that was my day today. Things are working out. I'm doing good. And oh, I probably should have mentioned, I am back under 200 pounds. I'm back in Wonderland, so I'm feeling good again. And hopefully I can stay there through tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But definitely after the next fast, I will get well under 200. So I'm excited. I'm back on track, and we'll get there. So let's go see what Marshal's doing today.
Thanks, Big. Hey there, carnivores. It's Marshal Latham here for day number 25 of September during this carnivore challenge. And I don't know, today I didn't do anything that I was planning on doing. I pretty much did everything wrong. I did not go for a walk, but I guess there's valid reason for that. My back's been hurting and I don't want to aggravate my back. I'm trying to recoup. And so that's why I didn't go for a walk, but I did end up jacking it up some more because I got called out in the evening for, there was a lift station that was having an issue with its control panel. And so I had to go out there and troubleshoot, and I didn't have my usual table and chair that I set up. And so I was on my knees, crouched over a computer, trying to get that thing back up and running. I was able to, but yeah, my back did not appreciate it later on when I got home. Tried to go to bed, but yeah, so I didn't go for a walk. And I totally forgot to fast because I guess I didn't go to work the day before, so my routine was messed up. And so by the time I got to work, I had 3 hard-boiled eggs, and I brought more lunch to eat. And it was about halfway through the day when I realized, oh shoot, today's Thursday, I'm supposed to be fasting. So I did not fast. I did not go for a walk. And then I added on to that because I ended up having a piece of fried chicken, big old breast of fried chicken, because I had a bunch left over from there was a Public Works picnic that I didn't go to yesterday because I stayed home. And they had a bunch of leftover chicken for that. And I just decided to eat one, even though I shouldn't have, with the breading on it and everything. I mean, it's probably not that much, but it is not carnivore to eat the breading. So yeah, 3 strikes, man. I guess I'm out for today. I'll have to improve on that tomorrow to do better tomorrow. Yeah, so not a great report for today, but I don't feel deflated. I don't feel like I'm a failure. I did fail, but I just have to take it one day at a time and put this day behind me and do good tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. I can't. I just got to keep going, man. That's what I got to keep doing. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll keep going until tomorrow, when I'll talk to you again.
That's right, Marshall. Keep going. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to keep going. Although don't keep going with the stuff you did today. Keep going with the stuff that you meant to do. But yeah, I would say of all of the stuff that you did, you missed your walk. Not that big of a deal. Everybody misses a walk every now and then. It's not going to be the end of the world. You missed a fast. That's not even that big of a deal. You mess up and you can get back to it. I did that today. I'm back under 200 pounds after being, I think it was 208 earlier. But, once I pulled myself back together and got back on it, it changed things around. The thing I would say that's the number one that you should avoid is eating the breading on the chicken. Don't do that. Scrape it off if you have to or whatever. Because yeah, that is a full reset, eating carbs. I think it was a Carrie Mann, the Homestead How episode where he was talking about what happens in your gut. You have your bacteria in your gut, and those things can live and survive and propagate for a long time in there. And every time that you give them some carbs, all of a sudden they're back at it, and they're recharged, and you basically have restarted your timer. You know, you got to go for like 2 years or something to get rid of the bad bacteria, and then you give them some carbs, and now you got to go 2 more years, and then you got to go 2 more years. You know, it just keeps going. So I would avoid the breading, if at all possible. But the rest, yeah, no big deal. You'll be fine, and you'll be fine with the breading too. You know, you're starting over, and you just keep going, and that's the way you want to go. So keep at it, Marshall. You can do it. All right, folks. We'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.